That's how we do it.
What up, guys?
It's your boy Face.
It's your girl Pita.
And guess what time it is?
Story time.
Story time.
Boom.
So what
You
we
were
telling
slow. Okay, so our story today is about when we first met, how we met, where we met, when we met.
And where we're from?
That's all my how, when, and where.
The five
I was trying to go all out, but you know, that didn't happen. Okay. Anyways, so don't mind my hair. I did not just wake up. I've been up for a minute. Just lazy.
Like this.
Just lazy today, you know. Lazy Saturday.
It's beautiful outside.
It's beautiful outside.
It's really
too.
beautiful outside.
Really beautiful.
Really
We're gonna
beautiful.
go out
Really
later.
Beautiful. Really beautiful.
Anyways, back to topic.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. But today's how we met. So how we met was
First of all, we're gonna start with is we are in a long distance relationship
okay, yeah. So we're in a long distance relationship
for 3 years,
and-
almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years. So yeah.
July 4th, our anniversary.
Okay, so how we met. This is how we met.
We was talking as friends first.
But this is how it happened. He hit me up on Instagram on one of
You
my
hit me up. Why you always
Look.
swear, you're not.
I
You
even
do
got
not
the
even have.
picture.
Stop
I
lying.
swear.
You're lying. She hit me up on Instagram. She sliding my DM. She talking about yo, what's your kick?
Why you lying?
You're lying. Baby, you're not gonna find it. That shit was a long ass time ago.
No. I know exactly what picture it is because I don't have a lot of pictures.
You don't have time for that, baby.
But listen, no, because I want to prove. He
She gotta-
he did.
Alright, it was me. Alright, it was me. It was
But
me.
listen, listen.
It's always me.
No, this was you. I remember exactly what picture it was, too. Had just woken up from a nap, and I seen his little comment thing on my picture. If I can find it. It's right here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
She said she has a few pictures. She have like
I have
100 something. No, you don't. Yo! She really has it.
I have it. I don't know if y'all can see it.
How
but
you?
I don't have a lot of pictures, and that was that one. And I had just woken up from a nap.
I was like, kick me beautiful.
So,
no,
yeah.
did I say kick me beautiful?
Yeah, so he hit me up and he said, kick me beautiful. And I'm like, who is this person? First of all, so I go to his fucking profile and I see this little ass kid because he had a fucking picture of him who was like, yay big. So I was like, nah. I looked at his picture and I was like, nah. And then,
What she trying to say?
cause
I was little, or
yeah, the picture was he looked like a fucking 12-year-old, and I was like, no. And my 18-year-old ass was like, no. So then
I was 16.
I don't know.
16.
But
and she
then I
was
looked
18.
at his profile and I looked through his picture and I was like, I don't even know how old this dude is. So I gave him my kick, and then I was like, here's my kick. What was my kick? I don't even know what my kick was. But I told him, here's my kick. What's yours? That's when Kick was alive and popping.
Yeah, it was really lit. Kick was lit.
And we started talking through Kick, and
As friends first. We
As
really
friends.
didn't know like it was gonna go this far. Like this far.
This.
Like this far. This far. I mean
like
this
whoa. But yeah,
Bitch ass giraffe.
and
Saying that.
curse at my giraffe.
So, you see this giraffe? So beautiful.
So cute. And okay, so that's how we met, kind of. So we started texting and whatnot and talking every day. And one day, but this was just friends. And then one day, I think it was like a week later, I had asked him if he had an accent, cause you know, he told me he was Moroccan.
It's my second language, by the way.
So he's like, I don't know. He's like, you want to talk on the phone? And I'm like, sure, why not? Later. Because I was busy, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
She was clubbing. That's what she was doing.
Probably, I don't know. Nah.
Shut up, babe. You told me that you was going somewhere.
Well, okay, whatever. And we talked. It was Saturday, I remember, because I had to go to work the next day and I work Sundays. So we was talking on the phone for, I think it was 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock all the way to fucking 4. Okay, so this thing, we was talking on the phone. And he was so surprised because I knew a lot about like his
Arabic,
religion.
yeah.
So
Well,
he's
yeah.
like, whoa, really? He's like, how you know all this stuff? Blah, 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 this and that. And then we was just talking, and then it was like, kid you not, I couldn't get rid of him, and I wanted to get rid of him so fucking bad it was not even funny. Because he had me up to here, because he kept saying,
I was annoying.
he
I was
kept
really
saying,
annoying.
yo, after every little thing. And I was like, I lied to him, and I told him, hey, hold up, my brother's calling me. He, something's going on, probably because, you know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Fucking liar.
And he's calling me. So he's like, oh, okay. He's like, call me back. And I was like, alright. And what I did, I hung up, I turned around, grabbed my blanket, and I knocked the fuck out because I had to be up in like an hour and 30 minutes.
To go to work.
To go to work. And then the whole day at work, I was like, never again. Never fucking again am I talking to this little dude ever again. And then we didn't talk for like, what, a couple of days?
A week, I think.
Yeah, a week or a couple of days.
I didn't
don't
even
know.
care. Like,
I
I
don't
was just talking. Like, as a friend, I really didn't.
Yeah, I don't remember. And then he hits me up and he says, what'd you say? He's like, how come you don't call me no more or text me no more? And I was like, I don't know, I'm like probably busy. I'm like, call me, you call me. He's like, no, you call me. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna call you later. So we could just kept texting and whatnot, and then since then we've been talking.
And what happened next?
What happened next? What we do next? That was
We kept talking for a
July,
couple months, right?
August, September, and October. October, we kind of fell down a little bit. My phone went fucked up. Like,
Her
it
phone's
fucked
acting
up.
up, yeah.
My battery went crazy. I had the Samsung Galaxy 2.
We was still talking though.
We was talking, but it
not
wasn't
as usual.
It wasn't like the same. It didn't feel right. So then I got my phone back. Well, I got a new battery or whatever. It took me like 2 weeks because I ordered the wrong battery at first. So I had to wait another week for the other battery to get here. So I had no phone. I was using Wi-Fi on this other phone. But then that happened in December. What happened in December?
No, we just kept talking. Tell them how we got in contact.
How we met for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. So all that happened. Oh, so how we met, we started talking, what year was that? Hold on, let me tell you.
You don't need to know all that information.
Wait, I need to know so I can go back on my feedback. I'm sorry, you guys. Here we go. That was 2014. Okay, so we started talking in 2014. Okay, so the year of 2015, how we met. So I had told him that I was gonna go to California for vacation for a whole week, and he's like, oh really, that's dope, blah blah blah, this and that. And
But she was really lying though.
I was lying the whole time, you guys.
She was telling me she's going to Cali, but she was really doing something else.
This is what I was doing. Okay, so I was doing my little research because I never ever in my life have I ever been to Philly. So I was doing my research. So I asked him like, yo, like where do you live? Like send me your address. So he sent me his address on Valentine's Day because I sent him a present for Valentine's Day. So he sent me his address and then I kept it. And I was doing my little research or whatever. And I told him, I'm like, where, like, do you have any hotels around you or whatever? Because at the time he didn't have no car. So I was like, if he doesn't have a car, how are we gonna see each other? But
I did have a car.
Like
I did have a car to hoopty.
I was thinking, yeah, but when we was talking,
I
yeah,
got a
because
car later.
Yeah, he got a car later, like
Before she got there.
like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before I got there. So then I told him, I'm like, yo, like cause I researched the hotel, and there's like a Days Inn like on his little
We have
area
a Days
block
Inn
thing.
right down
It's
the
like-
block. There's a
it's
hotel
on the boulevard.
On the boulevard.
So
Philly.
So he was like, oh, so I was like, yo, like my friends are over there. They're gonna move over there, but they're over there for vacation right now. and they're staying at the Days Inn. He's like, oh really? He's like, that hotel's like really right there where I work, around the block where I work. And I was like, oh really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. So then I went. When did I visit you? I visited him in April. I surprised him in April. I don't know the date. It's on Instagram.
She told me that her friends were coming down there, and they have something for me.
So I told him that I gave my friends this big old present that I was gonna give to him, and they were gonna give it to him.
So I went to the hotel.
So I landed in Philly like around 8, and first of all,
I did not know she was coming.
I did not know how to get a taxi because I never ever gotten a taxi before, so I was scared for my life. First of all, second of all, it was so beautiful. It was, I don't know, it was scary. It was scary and beautiful at the same time because, you know, I was scared they were gonna kidnap me. And
I was gonna kidnap you?
No, the taxi driver. The taxi driver. Because I've never been in a taxi before or a bus.
Yeah, she rode the bus.
Everything happened in Philly. I rode the bus for the first time in Philly. And
rode the train first time in Philly.
Rode the train first time in Philly.
Everything in Philly.
The cab first time in Philly. You know. So I got there and I got to the hotel. So I was texting him while I was in the taxi, and I was like, "Yo, I just landed in Cali." And he's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Oh, that's cool, whatever." And I'm like, "I'll call you when I get to the hotel." So then, what happened? It was cold as fuck. And I got there, I got to the hotel, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "What you say?" I think he was driving around or something.
Yeah, I told her.
Oh, and I had told him.
Yeah.
I had told him to take the day off from work. It was a Wednesday because I left it on Wednesday.
To go get my present from the hotel that her friend was supposed to show up there, and I was supposed to receive the present from her. From her friend.
Yeah, from my friend.
So I went down there.
So I told him, I'm like, "Yo, you gotta go get your present right now." It was like around 9 something, 9, 10ish. I was like, "You need to get your present right now because they're gonna leave right now. They're gonna come back home like around 1. They're gonna leave like at midnight or 1. He's like, "Oh, okay, I'm on my way." And so I'm on the phone the whole time with him when he's like literally coming to the hotel. And I'm saying, "Oh, I'm texting my friend and I'm talking to you at the same time." He's like, "Oh, okay." So he got to the hotel. Funny shit. He got to the hotel and he's like, "Where do I go now?" And I'm like, "Oh, turn left." I was literally giving him directions to get to my room.
I'm stupid for that, not knowing that. Like, I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, how does she know? Like, because I've never been to a hotel before, like, been inside. And she was like, and I was like, what if they tell me, "Oh, I can't enter"? She was like, "No, they're gonna let you enter. They're gonna let you enter." I was like, what if they don't let me go inside the hotel? Like, you know how there's a security guard in the front? And I didn't know they gonna let me in. Like, just walk in. Like, I don't know. So I just
funny shit. So okay, so I was giving him directions to get to the room, and I was like, "Fuck!" I'm like, I think I just spilled it. But then he got so close to the door, I just stopped talking. You know, I shut up and I stopped talking, and he knocked on the door, and it like literally I waited like a minute to open the door.
Yeah, she took a minute.
It took a minute to open the door, and I was like, "Fuck!" So then I opened the door, and then he hugs me, and then that's
like,
how he saw me for the first time.
Like, my heart was pumping so fast,
beating so fast. It was so. It was
I was like expecting her to be in front of me like that. Like, I thought it was her friends.
And that's how I saw him for the first time.
And how we met.
In real life. Like, I seen him before, but you know, like in real life, like this.
But now we just chilling. You feel me? That's my baby girl. Look at this.
So that's how we met for the first time, like physically. And I stood there.
She stood there for a week or.
Hope y'all like this video. Please go ahead and subscribe. And
why not?
give it a thumbs up because look at these cheeks. You can.